Fucking Frito-Lay.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode Sweet 16 of the Tits Lit Podcast. We got a special guest today, but we'll get to him in a few minutes. But today, my boy came back nice and tan from them nice sandy beaches of Cancun, Mexico.
I'm already peeling.
My man Lou. Tell the people, how was your vacation, Lou?
Yo, Cancun was good. It was hot as hell. Just like Joe's apartment right now. So you know, we got the Cancun flavor going on right now. Got the Cancun shirt.
There you go.
Cancun shot glasses.
There you go. With the titties all out.
Titties all out.
Tits lit.
We in the element right now.
There you go. Well, we got my other boy over here, Jose with an H, Stats Rivero.
What's up, guys?
Got my boy, Joseph Blue fucking Pulaski.
Santana bandana.
And
the golden child.
the Golden Child. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, the Golden Child. And we got our boy, the Visitor, formerly from New York, now lives in Jersey. He's a Jersey boy with me. We got Matty Ice over here. Say what's up to the people, Matt.
What's going on, people?
Alright, so we're gonna start off with our segment like we usually do. We got the bar exam. We're gonna let Joe run a little crazy with this one. So introduce a bit, Joseph.
All right, everybody. So we got all the way from New Zealand's. We got some Panhead APA, not IPA, APA.
Damn.
We put glass jars on it.
Damn, that looks good.
Damn.
It does look good.
Supercharger, 5.7 alcohol, straight from Panhead Brewery, Wellington, New Zealand.
It's a local beer in New Zealand.
It ain't local for us. So this is about a 24-hour flight away.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to my cousins.
Yes.
We got Andy and a Wilder. Thank you for the beer.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
From
Thank you
their
so
local.
much.
This is their local beer from Wellington. This is where they're from.
Really
So
appreciate
thank you for
it.
this.
Okay.
Looks good. I'll tell you that much. I like the logo on here.
All right, well, let's start that. Start loose. Start us
So
off.
Luke's got
Well, cheers.
Cheers,
Yes.
cheers. Cheers to New Zealand.
Cheers.
Oh yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Go ahead, Joe. Luke. Honest scores here, by the way. We love you for the beer, but we gotta give an honest score.
This tastes very similar to a beer that we've had before. I'm trying to figure it out. But it kind of like that Sam Adams.
The Sam Adams one?
Kind of taste like the Sam Adams one. The little
The
grapefruit
citrus one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The citrus IPA.
I like it. I give
It
it a
would have
7.
been an IPA.
Seven.
Damn,
Okay.
I give it a 7. I like it.
That's your highest score you've given so far.
Nah, not the
No,
vanilla.
he gave it
Oh,
5.5. Yeah.
This does taste very similar to Sam Adams.
That's a good thing.
That
It's
is.
a great thing.
Yeah.
Actually, this is really good.
Damn, it does.
It's the same, right? Very similar.
I give it 7.3.
Okay.
This is my highest one yet.
7.4. That's so simple.
Your price is right now.
This is smooth. Tasty as fuck.
It's like a summer beer.
I mean, this is
Yeah.
yes.
Mm.
We're just it's spring close enough, and
Hey, send some more.
I know I've been very positive reviews for all my beers so far, but this one is my favorite so far. Every week is my favorite, but it really is. But honestly, 7.5 for me.
Wow.
Hey, okay.
All right.
I love this.
Yeah, Manny, what you got?
I'll give it a 7. It's a
7.
solid. It's a
Yeah,
solid.
yeah, look at it,
IPA.
look at it.
It's,
I'm
Getting excited there.
Foaming out the mouth, man. Salivating.
It's leaking. It's delicious.
It's coming up again.
It's got some fruity flavor to it.
Yeah.
Give it a 7.
It's got that Sam Adams.
Solid
thing,
7.
right?
Yeah. Solid 7s all around the board.
Very good.
Shout
Thank
out
you
to New
again.
Zealand.
Yes.
Thank you for the beer. Shout out to Wellington.
Send them more.
Panhead.
Panhead, APA.
Yeah, all right. So,
Like
you want to give this a stamp of approval?
8. That's 8 or up.
I think we should, right?
Oh, it's an 8 or
8 or
up.
up. 8
Eight or up,
That's
yeah,
the
right,
rule.
eight or up.
All right.
You can't just give it. You can't just throw them
okay,
out.
but you still got you're good. So
Yeah.
let's start the show off with a nice little shot. Salute to
beer.
you guys sticking around for the intro, and we're gonna get to the show right now after this
Salute.
beautiful shot.
Salute.
Salute, guys. Salute.
Cheers, man.
I just shared his tits on it.
Stanley Cup shot, baby. 1994, bitches. All right, boys.
By the way, this is what it looks like, since you don't know.
Yeah.
and you know just so
Hey.
well. Stupid.
All right, boys. So we're gonna start off with Mike Trout. 12 fucking monstrous years at 140, 30,
430.
430.
430 mil.
$426.5 million.
So APA got you.
Yeah, it got me.
All right.
Got me. So 430 mil for 12 years, which means he ain't going no fucking where.
Nowhere.
What you guys think about that?
Wait, does he have a no trade clause?
I mean, for 12 years, it doesn't sound like he got any fucking options for 12 years.
You never say never. If that clause ain't there,
I
then
never say never anyway,
No.
because no one thought A-Rod would get traded
Right.
from that deal. No one
Yeah,
thought Wayne
so-
Gretzky would get traded. They all get traded.
Someone-
A-Rod got traded.
Anybody can get traded.
John Carlos Stanton got traded.
John Carlos Stanton got traded because of your boy Jeter.
But yo, but didn't like I'm gonna take credit for that. I called this shit. I said he was not going to the Phillies when you guys said Harper was gonna bring him.
What I said was they would at least test free agency.
I
Yeah.
said he was gonna get 450.
No, you got that right. You're right.
I was close to 450. I knew
I always
he was
felt
the
that
best player in baseball.
You're gonna take that
Best player in
that
baseball.
home field like he's been with Anaheim or Los Angeles for like his whole career. So I felt like he was gonna stay there. Like,
Yeah.
they
Some
were
people
like-
don't. Some people don't want to go back
Right,
home.
exactly.
Some people they feel better away
Listen,
from home. It's a good place to visit.
Southern California is never a bad place.
It doesn't matter where you play when you get 400.
Exactly.
Yeah. You know what?
Does it matter?
Some of these players it does.
You
though.
could play in China,
Yeah.
for
That's
$430 million. Who cares? You don't have to speak the language.
But then you gotta
Doesn't
eat
matter.
dog for
That
the
is
whole
true.
time. Who wants to eat dog?
No, he'll get. You can
We love you guys, by the
Oh
way.
boy, LBG community, we love you
When
too.
Get McDonald's sent over.
When
It's all right.
when you make $430 million, you can eat whatever meat you want, including dog
And rat.
and rat. It doesn't matter.
That is very true.
We love
Jose,
you.
what do you think about the Trout? What do you think about What do you think about the 430 mil? I mean, we don't know the ins and outs of this. We just know it's 12 years, 430 mil.
Yes, 12 years. There is a no trade clause, but that don't mean shit
Okay,
because
okay.
they waive it anyway.
Right,
he can
Time
waive it,
comes.
right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
There is no opt out on his part option on there, but again,
Yeah, I'm
he
not
just-
saying that I want to leave. So
yeah, exactly.
Doesn't
So
matter.
it doesn't matter. And fucking, I think it's a great deal for the Angels. I think it's a great deal for Trout as well.
It's a great
I mean, shit, I thought he was gonna get maybe like 375 just to get over fucking Bryce Harper, but
He did say
It
that.
is.
he's, in my opinion, he's that much better of a player.
and I
Of
agree.
course,
I
he's
think he
much
totally
better.
is.
I'm glad he got that.
He's
back.
going right to Cooperstown with an Angels hat on.
Exactly.
He's going right there.
And he's shitting on Harper.
Oh
Because
yeah.
Harper thought he had the big bucks, and then like a few days later,
Harper,
Yeah.
Harper almost got fucking caught tampering, and he
Well.
risked that shit for just to fucking try to get him to sign the Phillies, and that shit didn't work. So
I hope he got fined for that shit.
I hope he
that
did.
would have been funny.
I hope he did.
Fucking Harper and your poor ass contract. Nice contract.
Ah, yeah, he's so poor.
Coming from the guys on the couch right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Harper can't afford a palace like this. I tell you that.
Yo,
As we're all crammed on the fucking hot ass.
we're like sitting on each other's laps right now and shit, rubbing knees with Joe and his hairy ass fucking thighs.
There's my favorite roach crawling across the table.
His cousin Joe.
Joe's
so what do you,
apartment.
what do you So what do you think that sets up for a player like Mookie Betts when he comes up to free agency, which he's due like next year, 2 years or something? What do you think a player like him will get?
Nowhere near
Champion? He's a champion.
that. Don't matter. He's nowhere near Mike Trout. Nowhere near Mike Trout.
I think that it'll be. Oh,
In the
man.
fours?
More than
No.
Harper, probably.
Yeah.
You think more than Harper,
Yeah,
bro?
Yeah, he's
More
a
than
champion,
He's
bro.
gotta get one of Harper.
You think so?
What do you think?
That,
Yeah.
that being said, I'm a proponent that Mookie Betts is overrated, and I'll tell
Okay.
you because listen, JD Martinez was the best player on the team
Mm-hmm.
last year, right?
Right.
He put triple crown numbers up, and we're talking. Look, Mookie Betts is a good player, right? But Andrew Benintendi, he's a good player,
Mhm.
right? Rafael Devers, he was a good player for them, and JD Martinez was the best hitter on the team.
He was
So you know what? Look, Boston has a lot of talent. Mookie Betts is a great player, but Mike Trout's way better than Mookie Betts.
So why do you think they hype up Mookie Betts so much then? Like what
I
is it
don't know.
that what is it about?
He gets them going. He's like the spark.
He's
to
a
the
great
lineup.
player. Don't get me wrong, but he had 80 RBIs last year, right?
Exactly.
So that's my issue with,
I know
with
that.
Betts. My issue with Betts is, he makes great plays in the field. We know he's a
He
great
hustles,
outfielder.
steals bases.
Right.
That's the thing. He's all around.
He's the face.
He's a
Possible
good
player.
all around.
Look,
Yeah.
he's Derek Jeter. He's the
He's-
face of that franchise right now. And that means a lot because it's the Boston Red Sox, right?
Yep.
But that being said, they have a lot of talent on the team,
And-
and they have better players than him. They
He
have
gets-
JD Martinez. He's a better hitter.
You know why he gets
That's
more
true.
attention than JD Martinez? Because he's a media darling, and ESPN
That's true.
loves to.
And he's a great player.
He is a great player.
And he bowled a 300.
Oh, he's a great
He
bowler.
does
He bowled
He's an
300,
amazing
right?
bowler.
Exactly.
The guy's got
He's
lots
an
of...
amazing bowler. He's like a pro bowler.
Yeah, he's
He,
like a 200.
he bowled a
He's
300.
a nice
Yeah,
golfer.
You know,
too.
I've never even come close.
I did that
to
once.
No, and you know what else he does? He went when the fucking World Series, during the World Series, he went after the game and went outside in the freezing cold and fed all the homeless people during the World Series.
Pay him.
So players like that, you gotta give them props.
Well, last year he had 32 homers, 346 average, 80 ribbies, and 30 stolen bases. Man.
That's a lot.
He's a great player.
all around
No,
player.
he's a great player. I'm just saying, like, you know, for me, like in the big situation, I've seen him. You know, I'm a Yankee fan. I watch him. Like, I mean, great player, but they have a better hitter on the team.
All right, but what do you think he gets for the contract?
More than Harper. He's a better player than Harper, but less than Trout.
Okay.
He's not as good as
Would
Trout.
he be close to Trout?
No.
I
Numbers?
don't think so.
What, like
380,
380, maybe 380?
He's not
He'll get in the threes.
Yeah.
He'll get in the threes. He's a great
I
player.
think he'll get like 350.
Okay.
He'll get a big deal. He'll get in the threes. He's a great player.
Who knows? He might.
You can't lose him.
He might fucking
Yeah,
get hurt.
yeah.
He might have a bust year. So who knows? He might not even get one.
And he's young as fuck,
I don't
too.
say
He's
I
like
don't see him having a
26
bust
old.
down year.
Yeah, he's
I
definitely
don't
young.
see him having a down year.
He's a terrific player.
That would be a hell of a drop off for a guy like that. Guys like that don't have that.
When they were telling fucking Jackie Bradley Jr. a few years ago that he was so
Yeah,
good,
yeah,
look,
yeah.
he
He
was
was
fucking
never on that
bust.
level. He was never on
I
this
mean, he's
level.
not a bust, but
Exactly.
He was never on this
They
level.
were willing to trade him for Matt Harvey back in the day. So like
Back
you know,
when he was first coming up, yeah.
when Matt Harvey was an all-star.
So,
So like, come on.
Yeah,
The,
not
the
that age.
comparison of Trout has been to Mickey Mantle. His numbers are exactly the same as Mantle in the same period of time that they played.
man. That dude is
He's
solid.
Mickey Mantle today, you know, and
Yes.
everyone, like, my dad's a Mantle fan, you know, like, watching him, like, as a kid, and everyone loves Mantle as a Yankee fan, you know, like, in that generation, because the guy was the best, you know. Mike Trout's that guy. He's Mickey Mantle today.
You know what the problem is though with that is that he's not getting that much attention because he's all the way in.
Yeah, but he's in LA though.
Doesn't matter. If he was playing for the Dodgers, I guarantee his attention would be much more.
He's getting plenty of attention, though. You know?
Now with the contract extension,
Also, the team's bad.
yeah, that's
that too. And also, you think if he was playing fucking on the Dodgers, would that have something to do with him playing bad? The fucking media's on top of him all the time.
Yeah, but in fairness, whenever you watch any media, right, who's the best player in baseball? Who does everyone say?
Trout.
Right? Because everyone knows he's the best player in baseball.
Yeah.
He is. He's the best player in baseball, and that's why you got to make a deal.
That's what I'm saying because of where he is.
He's like in the spotlight, but out of the spotlight. It's just weird.
And you're absolutely right.
Man,
Well,
Chris
that was,
said-
You know what though? As long as you're on a bad team, you're not. You can't. How much can you? How much? Now, it's not even about the pressure. It's about you're talking about out of the spotlight. Media's not going to pay that much attention to a bad team. I bet you in 2002, when they won the World Series, there was a lot of attention on the fucking Angels. Because
But their team isn't even that bad. They finished what, like 80 and something.
But they weren't a contender.
Yeah.
Speaking of attention, right? My favorite player in the Yankees years ago, your boy now, right, is my boy Robbie Cano, right?
Okay.
I have his jersey still. Love the guy, you know, and that's a guy who, you know, he went to Seattle, he got the mega deal, didn't get the attention as he's, you know, but
Yes.
you know what?
Sure.
Listen, the guy's a great player.
He's still produced over there.
He still got attention, and for me, you know, when it's all said and done, you know, he's on track for me to be in Cooperstown because the guy's a great
Even with
he's
that
a
little,
great player.
that little
I
teeny-
get it, but the guy is
Pickup.
such a good player,
Yeah,
you know, and
he's solid. He's
Oh,
proven.
fucking Pudge Rodriguez was on Roy's whole fucking career. He's in Cooperstown. It's all bullshit. Man. I'm so sick of this nonsense. But
That is true though. That is true. Pudge is definitely on steroids.
But he was never caught or whatever the hell. Give me a break.
That goes back to that stupid fucking list that didn't get released to
Exactly,
everybody. So
exactly.
we
We need
need
to
to
hit up Canseco to give us that list.
well, we need to bring back steroids.
We'll get to him.
We also, right, Maddie? We need to bring back the steroids. I say bring it back.
Well, how do you feel about, like, real quick sidebar? How do you feel about, like, what do you think? What's your position on steroids in baseball?
I feel the same as legalization of cocaine in Colombia, right? It's their best export, right? Just you know, embrace it. You know, that's how you guys make money. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
In the 80s, Pablo Escobar was the 7th richest man in Forbes, right? That guy was bringing in all the money. Just embrace him, you know? Say, hey, Pablo, I appreciate you guys, you know, making this income, you know?
Yeah.
Embrace it. And baseball, like, out of all the seasons I remember, right? You know, as a Yankee fan, I remember '98 because it was insane, right? But the other seasons besides Yankees is what I remember is the home run race, right? Everyone remembers that. He's a baseball fan, right? Remember McGuire and Sosa, right? And that was awesome. You know, everyone was tuned in. It was unbelievable. You know, McGuire broke the record, and like, you know, the ratings for that game had to be through the roof.
Yo,
right?
did either one of those go to the playoffs that year? By the way,
Yeah, did the Cardinals? Cardinals made it.
Oh, 98, I couldn't tell you.
It didn't
It
matter.
no, but that's what I'm
Right.
saying.
It didn't matter.
That's my
That-
point.
It was
It didn't
bigger.
matter.
It was bigger than the game, you know,
Yeah.
because that was what everyone was tuned in for.
And even with
you know?
Bonds too, when Bonds was fucking chasing the shit too.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
home,
Yeah.
like,
But
Giants were
everyone
back.
was tuned in for that
Giants were
year,
the best.
McGuire and Sosa, you know, and that was the year. Like, baseball ratings had to be through the roof.
Oh, hell yeah.
I wanted Sosa to win. I ain't gonna lie.
And I think like the rules.
So did I.
I was Sosa
You know,
winning.
I remember I was playing schoolyard ball back then. You know, like playing in like Myrtle Ave, dude. I was playing, and you know, I was like, you know, saying I'm Sosa, you know, taking it to right field because that shit was a short
Oh,
portion
I-
there,
I
and
hit a
and
field
I
goal
put it on the
difference,
Jackie Robinson.
No, but you think like with like him saying bring the steroids back? I agree. You think the way they changing the game up now, it's almost like they're trying to stop the pitchers from pitching good, like from completing the game or from making pitching changes. They're trying to like
They're
destroy
just
pitching.
They're
right
fucking
now.
so worried about catering to the non-baseball fans out there.
Yeah.
They want the game to be shorter. They want all this other attention. Fuck that. I think baseball. I love baseball because it's a sport that not everyone loves. It's an acquired taste. So like, if you don't like baseball, then don't fucking watch it. Without without all these changes, baseball is still
And
one of the best sports.
Lou, I'm with you, bro. But it's a business, so they have to.
But they're still making money.
All right, but they have to keep. They have to look. They're making money now, but they also have to prepare for the future. And the future says that these kids aren't going to be watching because they have no fucking attention span. So you have to at least. I'm not saying change. I don't want them to change the game, but you have to do a little something. I like the pitch clock. I have no problem with that.
Well, that's how it starts.
I had no
They
problem
change
with
one
those.
little thing
And I
they-
also. But these are minor things that I think they're good. I don't want these guys stepping out of the box every 5 fucking minutes too.
I don't
Every,
either.
every,
I don't mind it. It's a fucking mind fuck with the pitcher.
I also
You know what
like
though?
that
But
they
it's,
gotta
sometimes
face
it
three
becomes
batters.
too much. I hate that.
They do this down the road. There's gonna be fucking instead of 3 outs, 2 outs.
Oh,
Yo,
that's
don't-
extreme.
Never say never.
I wouldn't doubt it. I
Never
wouldn't
say
doubt
never.
it. That's true. That's totally true. I agree with that.
Point taken.
Oh yeah, well, baseball. They're trying to change.
Mike
that.
Trout. Good job for him, man.
Yeah, yo,
He set
congratulations.
for life.
Yeah,
And then
definitely.
the
That's
life
it.
after that, and the next life after that.
Yes, his kids are set and his grandkids are set too, as long as they manage the money reasonably. That's
Yeah.
it.
Man,
I hope.
well,
No,
Chris
great.
Sale's got
Half-
good
half a
5
billion.
years, 145, which was on the Mookie Betts topic. That was what I jumped to Chris Sales, but he got a good 5-year, 145 mil.
Chris
so.
Sale's done well for himself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did good. He was
He
one.
got,
He
he
was
got
up
the
there.
extension with the Sox. He got the extension with the other Sox. You know,
That's right.
Oh, he had one with the White Sox,
right?
Yeah.
he's doing just fine.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Holy crap! Good. Yo, Maddie's bringing some
Wait,
facts today.
how many seasons has been in the league already?
We played a lot for the White
It's been
Sox.
quite
you
a
know.
few, yeah.
Probably like 6 or
I,
something.
he's got to be 30, right?
Let me see.
30. Well,
He's
Yeah, I
been,
forgot
he's
about
been,
that
he's
with
been
the White
around,
Sox.
and he had an extension with the White Sox before he
Yep.
got this extension with the
8
Red
years.
Sox. Yep.
Wow.
Right, is it-
Exactly.
This is gonna be his 9th. He started
How old is he?
2010.
How old is he?
Let's see. He is.
Sales is up there.
He's gonna be 30 years
Yeah,
old. This
I
year.
was gonna say 29, 30,
Wow.
exactly.
So I thought too.
He's younger than I thought. I thought he was like 32 years old. Shit, good for him.
God, it makes me so fucking ancient when he's here about these guys.
Yo, but you hear these ages of these guys, and you look at us, and what the fuck
what
are we
I'm-
doing with our lives? That these motherfuckers are 30 years old making
No, we-
145 mil.
Well, they have, well, these are you know,
We
very
should have
rare
played
gems.
baseball.
You know what the
God
problem
damn
is?
it.
We all made
Yeah.
some wrong turns in life.
Listen, these are ultra talented guys, and we are 5 chooches sitting on a couch.
No, we're all so talented here.
And we're talented, and we're
Don't
not
sleep,
145 mil talented, but
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
not yet. God damn it!
Not
Send
yet.
Hey,
That's
hey,
right.
we're drinking Red Bull.
Speak
Hey,
to existence.
Red Bull. Hey, we just don't
Red
case
Bull.
this way. We'll sponsor
No,
you all
no,
day.
speaking of cases, here we go, right here.
There you go. Send some Jack our way. Send some fucking Panhead
Some
back
Yankee
this way.
candles over here, whatever.
That's a Mets scan.
Oh, shit,
Mets
whatever it is.
Well, speaking on baseball,
It's gonna burn out
baseball's
in a
back, and we had the first series was Seattle and Oakland, which was a fucking exciting series for 2 games. So, how do you feel about that? It was like just watching Ichiro play his last 2 games, and in Japan, and he got a great ovation over there.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't watch the game.
No,
No,
nobody.
Dude, the game was like at 5 in the morning. I'm
I
like,
didn't
Yeah,
watch the
no, it
game
was
either.
fucking one of the games was like at
you're
11 or
the
something.
only one that's up at that time.
I was watching the game, and I seen Ichiro
I was
come
hearing
out.
it, I'm not
I
gonna
seen
lie.
Ichiro come out and get his ovation in the second game, and then Kikuchi went in for a hug. He gave him a little
Each was like,
a little pat, like get the fuck out of the way.
He was like, man up, you
Man up,
bitch."
yeah.
It's like a one night stand with
So
Kikuchi.
you like, bro, there's no crying in baseball. Kikuchi.
Seriously. Well,
Kikuchi lived up to his name. I'm sorry.
Refer back to episode what? Episode 7?
episode
Yeah.
like 5 or 6 or something.
Refer back to that episode.
If we know one thing, Kikuchi equals ratings.
There you
I
go.
know, it always has, right?
Kikuchi.
Kikuchi sells.
Kikuchi sells Kikuchi. Kikuchi sells itself.
Basically does.
All right, so Ichiro retiring. First class Hall of Fame.
First ballot?
Straight in.
Oh,
yeah.
That's easy. Yeah.
He has to be first ballot for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy was just such a good player. And you know, he started late in his career and he still had 3,000 hits.
That's what they said. They said if you told his hits from Japan and the major leagues, he would have been number one
Yeah,
in baseball.
I wish he didn't have to total his hits from Japan. I wish he started as a
Me too.
20-year-old
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
U.S.
Oh,
because the
imagine.
guy's such a talented hitter. He would have had it. You know?
That's crazy. He's a
He
great
would
hitter,
have
man. Great hitter.
A tremendous hitter.
All right, so you want to get into some Mets talk a little bit? Little Mets talk.
The who?
The Chooch Mets. All right, let's do the Mets, and we're gonna go off on a fucking stupid ass topic because I know Lou didn't want to talk about this as much, but we know the firestorm Joseph Blue fucking Pulaski wants to talk about it, and this is Tom Seaver. The Mets want to honor Tom Seaver and give him a street name. You think it's too late for that? You think they fucked up and the bus passed them by and now the statue?
The bus is gone and you can't even see it anymore.
Exactly.
And that was the last one for the night. You gotta walk home. That's how the bus is gone. Okay. This is typical. Listen, we've talked about this, you know, but now the Mets they're trying to get the goodwill of the fan. Oh, now we're not
butter them up.
Yeah,
now.
no, not just a statue. We're gonna change the fucking address and all this shit that should have been done so many years ago.
The guy don't even know how to wipe his ass by himself
I mean,
anymore.
listen,
You
the
wanna
poor
give him a
guy-
fucking street name.
As soon as
It's
he
horrible.
listen, it's not even that. Like
No, not to see. I'm sorry.
no. But he is sick, and he retired as the statement was. He retired from public life,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
here come the Mets now to fucking start honoring him after he retires in public life. It makes no sense, and it's typical Mets. It never stops with this team. They are just so fucked up, and you know everyone knows they had the perfect opportunity to do this when Citi Field opens to open that fucking stadium with the statue.
With the statue.
But Fred Wilpon is too worried about honoring the Brooklyn Dodgers and Jackie Robinson, who have a little to do with the Mets. But
Had a lot to do with baseball, but not.
yeah, I mean, there's a place to honor Jackie Robinson in every baseball stadium.
Well, and they're still the Dodgers.
I'm gonna
Right,
play
yeah.
devil's advocate here real quick.
I knew a positive sunshine with rainbows was coming.
I'm just gonna say, like, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. So, like, I get what you're saying. So, what about all these other like franchises who haven't honored some of their heroes? Like, for example, the Knicks,
Okay.
Patrick Ewing, right?
He fucked
You're
up.
gonna use them as an
He fucked
example.
up with the
No,
finger
You're
roll.
gonna use the
Yeah,
Knicks as an example.
I'm sure Tom Seaver fucked
You
up
sure
too
about that?
eventually.
Okay.
So let's just say that.
That might be the worst example you could ever use. They might be a worse organization. They might be the worst organization in sports.
I think it makes sense to compare them because they're both horrible. They both make fucked up decisions. James Dolan, the Wilpons.
The Mets are
But
way
you're
better than the
not playing
Knicks.
devil's
They
advocate.
are.
You're
No,
agreeing
what
with
I'm
me.
saying is, so why haven't? So let's say, God forbid, Patrick Ewing has some fucked up disease and he's done. Would it be a fucked up situation that we're gonna be like, oh, well, how come the Knicks never honored Patrick Ewing?
Patrick
We're
Ewing
not
never won a
statue.
championship.
The
For the
Tom
Knicks.
Seaver- Okay. True.
There is that, but they're still the best player that ever played for that.
Yeah, but
But the Rangers never. What did the Rangers have for
Patrick
Mark
Ewing-
Messier? What do they have for him?
They do. They
They
are.
What do they have?
They honor
do.
the
They
shit
honor.
out of
What
him.
do they have? What do they have?
Oh,
They have a lot. They have a lot of ceremonies for the '94 championship, which,
Yeah.
Ceremonies
which
don't mean
is
shit.
Mark Messier '94 championship.
Everybody wants a Tom Seaver statue. So
The
like,
Rangers have too much history to just say, oh, they can't just rename this as the 34th and
Yeah, so many
and
players.
7th.
I'm not saying they
Messier
should,
away.
but
Can't
like-
do that.
but
It's
I'm
just too
not
much history
saying they
matching
should.
on
Because they could do Rick the Way, they could
But
do fucking Leach
For
Way.
Citi Field,
There's so many.
But for Citi Field, it was just obvious. But on receiver, they didn't do nothing, and now it just listen, man. The timing sucks. Timing is so disgusting.
Super horrible.
No, I agree with you.
It looks so dumb on
You know what's
It
funny
makes
though?
me cringe.
You know,
does.
did you hear what the Mets are doing now for
What?
like for the upcoming season? They're gonna start putting the season ticket holders' names on the dugout.
I did see that.
What?
Yeah, you know, like on the top of the dugout, they're gonna start putting every season ticket holder's names on the top of the dugout.
Well, that's that and $1 will get you a cup of coffee. Who
Yeah.
gives a shit?
Yeah.
That's-
They're all
that's
about this.
ridiculous.
We've been knowing that, but it speaks volumes when you really like look into shit like that.
The
That's
Mets are pretty fucking petty. Like,
They are.
if you think about it, that's who the fuck is looking at that?
Who?
They're trying to make money off the people to
cares?
get tickets.
Well, I gotta have my name, and I gotta pay for a fucking brick with my name in it outside of City Field.
That is pretty cool.
Now I would've
kinda-
done it.
I kind of wanted to
I
do
wanted
that.
to do it.
I'm
And it
not
was
gonna
cheap, so I
lie.
never. I didn't. It was like $100.
Yeah, it was cheap. It was probably a little cheaper than that. It was like $80, $70
It's
at the
not
time.
cheap.
All right, so yeah, whatever. Blah 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 blah. So NL East predictions. Let's do that. Since we're on the Mets topics, we've been in NL East already. So let's give our NL East predictions. Let's start with you, Darkness.
I got the. When we start from the top or the bottom?
Top, not the bottom.
All right. Well, I have the Phillies finishing first. I actually have the. I heard a lot of predictions about the Nationals being second. I got the Braves second. I got the Nationals third. I got the Mets fourth, and Miami, of course. Unless the Mets have a few variables for me with the Mets. I don't know about. I can't bank on they have a lot of young hitters that I got to see them do it in the season, and like there's Alonso, there's Nimmo, Nimmo and Conforto, and of course Rosario. We've had nice springs, but I still think their bullpen stinks.
He's going with that boy. He hates the fucking bullpen. You really hate the bullpen, bro.
They have no lefties, whether are starters, whether in the bullpen.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big hole. They have no fucking speed on this team, unless you want to talk about Rajai Davis, who's like 90 years old.
He is 40 though.
Listen,
Shit.
they just have holes, and they're not a complete team. They're not there. Listen, I like the moves they made, but
So you got us third?
Fourth.
Or fourth?
I think it's a very competitive. It's a very competitive division.
Jesus Christ, who you got?
I mean, I'm gonna go with the Mets. Fuck that.
Okay.
I'm gonna have I'm gonna think positive, and I'm going with the Mets. I got the Mets
So I
first.
went from the dark to the light.
Yeah, I got the Mets first. I actually got the Nats second.
Yeah.
Then the Phils.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know. The Phils and the Braves are kind of like third and fourth. They're kind of going to be teetering. I'm gonna go with the Phils, Braves, and then the Marlins.
You definitely got a lot of different ones because I actually think the Nationals are going to be much better without Harper.
I do too.
And I got the Nationals winning the East.
Wow.
Good.
I think the Nationals are going to win the East. I think the Mets will come in third. I think it would be Nationals, Phillies, Mets. I got the Braves fourth.
Wow.
Yeah, me too.
I gotta see it. I gotta see it more. I don't trust their pitching in total. I'm not really sold on that. Granted, they got some great young studs in the lineup. Still don't trust it. So I got them fourth, and of course the Marlins fifth.
Cogg's mad
So
right
I got
now.
them third.
He's pissed.
I got the Mets third.
Yeah, he knows because he's been tweeting about it, saying like, "Yo, he knows the team is done with all these signs in the NL East."
Yeah.
But I do. I got the Mets second. I got the Phillies in fucking first,
Okay.
and Washington third, and
It is a toss-up though. It's gonna
it's a
be
toss up.
Yeah, it is.
All it's gonna depend on is one fucking simple injury for somebody, and that's it. The division is gonna just go.
Yeah,
right,
I wonder which team will have the most injuries.
I
we're gonna go to
I
AL.
had exactly his order.
No, we could do your.
Oh, well,
I had
Okay.
For the NL, I had exactly his order, which
Okay.
was the Phillies, the Braves, the Nationals, and the Mets.
Mets?
And
Okay.
Look, it's not like
I
you
see.
know.
Then I see that.
I've spoken with plenty of Met fans. I have lots of friends that are Met fans. It's not that the Mets can't compete, and they can. You know, and they can win the division. I don't disagree
Right.
because it's going to be a
I
competitive
didn't think that
division.
too, but
It's just
It's
the
just
other
so
the
stacked.
other teams are the NL East should be good.
Yeah.
You know, the Braves
Yes.
were a good young team last year. You
Oh,
know.
yeah.
And the Phillies made improvements. You know, that's why I just think those teams are going to be, a notch above because the Phillies made a lot of improvements this offseason.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I
think
mean? And they're really committed, and I think that's going to pay dividends.
Yeah, hopefully they should. They better.
I just
Well,
want to clarify.
That's what
like,
they were investing for.
That
so.
stupid
Right,
money
right.
that they spent.
Yeah.
They spent a lot of money.
That's
You know,
stupid
right?
money.
Exactly.
I just want to clarify. I don't think the Mets are going to be a bad team. They finish fourth. I think they could even have a winning record finishing
Yeah,
fourth.
yeah. No,
It's
that's.
going to be one of those divisions where it's like that.
It should be a good division.
I
I mean,
agree.
there's good teams in the division.
All right, since we got an AL guy here, why don't you
Yes.
give us your division for the AL?
The AL East.
Yeah, the AL East. You might as well. So.
There's two teams at the top, right? And both teams had over 100 wins last year. Of course, as the Yankees, of course, as a Yankees fan, I got to pick them this year. I pick them every year, right? That being said, Boston. The thing for me last year of why was Boston better than the Yankees, right? It's because the Yankees started 9-9 and Boston started like 19-1. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping, right? But that being said, you know, the Yankees have some injuries at the beginning of the season, so I'm hoping that we can get off to a better start than 9-9, right? Mm-hmm. Because that puts you behind the 8 ball. But you know, if we do, like, you know, I still like we had some good series. The Yankees swept Boston last year in one series in 4 games, you know, so later in the season. So we're a good team. We've been a good team for the last 3 years. I'm just hopeful that we can take the division. I wanted to win the division last year.
So you guys starting off slow? You got Hicks out, Batanzas out, Severino
out.
Now,
let's ask you, what do you, now, I've talked to others before, but you haven't talked to the guys about this. The Hicks signing, it's already starting to be shown to the state. And what do you feel about it? I mean, 7 years.
7 years.
I'm not the smartest Cashman. You know what I mean? Like, you know what? Listen, that being said, listen, I trust the Yankees management.
See, I wish I had that kind of trust.
They do a good job. You know, Hicks, when we got him, he was nothing. You know what I mean? Like, he was just a shot in the dark. You know, we got him from Minnesota. He was a shot in the dark. He hadn't proven anything. Since he's been on the team, he's been good. You know, I mean, he's one of the faster guys on the team. He's a great outfielder.
He's underrated on that team.
He plays solid. You know, he plays where he's gonna hit 280 plus if he's in. He's gonna run the base as well because he's got speed. He's gonna play a great outfield. You know, not just a good outfield, a way above average outfield. So you know what? Like, the guy can play when he's in. The big thing for him, even now, has been his injuries, right? So if he can stay healthy, though, you know, I'm all about Hicks. It's fine. You know?
Sure, you guys didn't sign what's his name from the Mets? Our old
I was gonna.
I think he signed him.
Ramirez.
You sure he's not on the team?
He probably is. You know?
He's undercover spy. We said.
Yo, what do you think about Gio Gonzalez signing with you guys 2 years?
I'm happy we have him, and the reason I'm happy is because we have so many injuries to the pitching staff that, you know what, he's going to be starting in the beginning of the season.
Yeah,
he's going to be the 4th or 5th starter.
They got him for cheap.
You don't have Jason Vargas and Steven Matz on the team to really anchor the left, you know, like we do.
All right, so let's leave baseball alone a little bit. Let's go into some football. You want to go into some football? Let's go into the Giants.
Anything.
Let's go into the Giants' latest moves, and
let's go right to the Giants.
I know we're a bit late. We're about a week late on this, but we gave up Odell Beckham, and we got some pieces back. We got 2 first-round picks, and we got Jabril Peppers, a fucking Michigan Wolverine, which I love. I'll take that. We got Golden Tate. All right. Who else we got?
Eli Manning.
We almost had
that fucking guy. Yeah, here goes the Eli Manning.
How's Clay Matthews?
How's he?
Got him.
It's still Green Bay.
Yo, I don't even know who Green Bay has anymore. You guys don't got.
They picked up some deep.
They don't got Cobbs. They don't got fucking.
We got the GOAT, man. That's it. Big Rodgers, man.
Who's he gonna throw to you?
Yeah, we could.
You gonna throw Hail Marys to Lou? To Lou is grimy out there? Fucking talking about Eli, man. Yo, I hope Eli has a good week. What's gonna happen with Eli, guys? What's gonna happen with Eli?
He's gonna start. Unless they, listen, they may get Haskins or whoever that other kid is.
Kyler Murray. Yeah, I get Kyler Murray.
They might.
How?
Because because the teams in front of the Giants aren't picking quarterbacks for the most part, except for the 2
I
teams.
think we're gonna
right
get that dude from Duke, the quarterback from Duke.
Arizona just picked the first round quarterback.
And they don't think they're happy with him.
It doesn't matter. You look like a bunch of foolish.
No, Arizona. You see what they were what the Giants were gonna do was trade their 3rd round pick for the Arizona's quarterback.
Rosen.
Rosen.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's something like that's gonna happen.
They were gonna trade the Giants were gonna trade their 3rd round pick for him.
Right.
And have him back up for Eli for 1 year and then boom.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Rosen's good, man.
Is he?
He is good. No, he is good. At least he got 1 year under the belt.
We just need a Jewish in New York.
Put a little smear on that ball.
Listen, put a yarmulke on that guy's helmet, and he's gonna fucking own this town.
The eye of the Jew.
Oh Yo, so Clay Matthews is gone. He went back to his home team with the Rams for 2 years. Good for him. Steelers lose AB and Le'Veon Bell, and which is a fucking blow to the Steelers organization because they ain't winning any championships anytime fucking soon.
No, they're coming to the end of their run with their quarterback, just like the Giants are. So
yeah, that's nice.
And you got a couple of years left. It's okay. A couple of years.
A couple of years to throw to nobody.
And we'll be laughing at you.
Hell yeah.
What do you think? He's not Tom Brady. He's not gonna.
Yo, hold on.
Oh, the
So-
Packers?
Yeah.
So who would you
Who's
guys
not
pick?
laughing at them now? Are you kidding me?
Right
The
now.
Packers?
But realistically, who's a better quarterback? Come on.
No.
Of who?
Between Manning and fucking Rodgers.
Count the rings.
No,
listen,
fuck the rings.
Rodgers is the best quarterback in the league year after year. But what does it matter?
What have you done for me lately?
Right.
true.
No, but what does it matter? What is listen, the guy's a great quarterback.
He's
Everybody
great. I
knows
love
that.
him.
But
I
who
love him.
cares? They don't win shit.
They won last time they won 2010.
And I was rooting for them too. And you know why they won? Why did they win? Who was their best player that year? Who made the biggest difference?
Who was it?
Charles Woodson.
Yeah.
Charles Woodson was
Wolverine.
he was tackling running backs in the backfield as a corner.
No, that's why
That's
he's in the Hall of
He's
beast.
a Hall of Fame,
He's
bro.
a beast, man. I
love
loved
that
it,
kid, man. I
Absolutely,
fucking
so
love
do
him.
I.
He's
I
still
love
better
him.
than Manning. That's what I'm saying.
Of
Of course he's better,
Yeah, of course
but it
he is.
doesn't matter though. You know, it doesn't matter.
Joe's mad.
Everyone-
Joe's like, he's not better.
Yeah, of course he's better. Rodgers.
No,
of course
Rodgers
he's
is better.
Yeah, everyone knows he's better.
Except when you beat him in the playoffs,
Oh,
Yeah, and
One
broken
game.
tundra.
At Lambeau Field.
One game.
And Favre.
He didn't beat him.
And Favre.
It was
The
the team.
kicker.
It was exactly the kicker.
Shut up,
What do you mean the
Buccaneers.
kicker? Eli can't take the ball.
Yo, look who's coming to lose defend the fucking Buccaneers
Yeah.
fans.
Oh, we beat them that year too in the playoffs.
God damn it.
You did.
Yes,
And you guys had a fucking
did.
squad.
Yeah, well, they
That was
a first round exit.
That was the
Oh,
wild card
shit.
game, though.
Yeah, that was the first round.
Yeah.
Done.
We went down to Tampa, we went down to Dallas, we went down to Green Bay that year. And
Yeah,
then,
I mean, that's a pretty impressive fucking run.
and then we smoked the
Oh.
19-0 Patriots.
God, you just smoked
It
it. It was
was
one play.
Shut up. We
One
put a
fucking
shit
play.
stain on that fucking
That would
record.
never
That's what
happen
we
again.
did.
Yes, sir.
You put a
One
nice
play.
big brown shit stain on that
Tyree
fucking record.
didn't even fucking
We
play
beat the
that fucking
we
part.
beat the shit out of Brady the whole
We
game.
sacked them
Nine-
5 times
oh,
that
no,
game.
No, we didn't. How many times we sacked him?
5
Don't matter,
times.
but
And the best was the last play of the game was the exclamation point.
Yeah.
It was Alfred with his huge body, 300
Yeah,
pound
that's a
body,
huge body.
just fucking belly flopping on Brady. that was what I remember, man. I'll always remember fucking Alfred. No one even knows Alfred. I know Alfred, bro.
You said it,
He body, he belly flopped. Bro.
You did.
Well, that would have been
I
a
remember
flag.
that.
That would have
That
been a
would've been a
flag
flag
this
today.
year.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That would have been
Yeah.
a flag this year.
I mean, the passer this year.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it would have been 15 yards well
Well
worth it.
worth
Oh, well, fuck, everything's worth
Because he
it
would have
against-
belly flopped in the next play too. Until
everything's worth it
he
against
just
the
tackled
Patriots.
him gently, on like the 3-yard line, Belly flop that fucking piece of shit.
Well, so what else we got? Oh, Cam Newton. I want to talk about Cam Newton. Cam Newton, boys. Cam Newton decides to say that he's going to give up sex because maybe that'll help him play better.
Tebow, baby. Tebow.
Yo, he's joining the Tim Tebow virginality of Christ. The power of Christ compels
Next
you.
thing he'll be playing.
You know what I think?
Cam Newton's gonna wind up in the minor league system for the Mets.
This is my take.
And he's gonna be beast.
Yo, he's
That's
gonna
the thing. Yeah,
Yo,
he's a beast.
you know why he said that? I'm gonna go out on a limb here.
let's see.
I think Cam
Speaking
Newton,
from
right?
experience, though?
No, definitely not.
I think porno king. Come on now.
Come on, he's a porno king. Look at this guy.
I think Cam Newton said that because he probably got in some fucking some problems with his wife, and then maybe he's saying he's not gonna have sex anymore. That's what he said, right?
Yeah, so he could
So
focus on football.
I think he was probably got caught smashing some bitches up, and now he doesn't want to be in that limelight anymore.
This is the TMZ
What
Sports
was
section of
the
the show.
report on that?
The report is that he says 1 month before the training starts that he's gonna stop having
Nah,
sex.
Wait a minute. You know who does that? Boxers do that.
I was gonna say, I think he watched
Okay, a
Rocky.
boxer for one fight.
Rock, winning weakened legs, Rock.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
That's right. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
No funny business.
No fun.
Is it that?
That's what Mickey would say to
Yeah,
Rocky.
no,
and then Adrian was trying to fool around him. He's like, no, Adrian. I can't,
Until Rock hit a blow and he was ready to go. No, but that's what it is.
That's what it is.
I mean, to fuck Adrian, she was ugly, so I would have had
Adrian got better in part 4.
Adrian's
It took
nasty,
fucking
yo.
4 Rockies for me to be like, yo, Adrian's not that bad looking.
Nah, you know who was hot in the Rocky saga? The fucking Russian wife, Drago's bitch.
Flavor Flav's girl?
No,
Bridget
Drago's
Nielsen?
chick.
Yeah, that's Favorite Face Girl.
Oh yeah. Oh, that is.
Yeah.
I don't
She-
watch
she-
reality
Nielsen.
TV.
She had a kid at like 40-something years old. She just had a kid not too long ago.
She's
Nah,
like
she
no,
was-
40. She's like 80 now.
Adrian was whack. She was mad skinny.
Chill. Adrian was good, man.
Don't be
That's
talking about
part four,
Adrian,
bro.
man. That's Adrian.
Olive oil. She played olive oil too, didn't she? In that
did.
Popeye movie.
Oh.
No.
Yes,
With
she
with
did.
She did.
Are you serious?
With
Rob-
Rob,
Robert
Williams.
Williams.
Was that her or was that the other one, Lily Tomlin? I always get those two mixed up.
I don't think it was Bridget Nielsen. That was.
No, not Bridget Nielsen.
Oh, you talking about
Talia Shire.
Olive oil?
Talia Shire was.
She was trash regardless. So
I don't know.
No.
She was not trash.
Alright,
She was
let's
fucking, and she was fucking in
Let's take a quick shot. And
Shout
then
out
go back
to
to
olive oil.
Olive oil.
Shout out to olive oil.
Shout out all the skinny chicks out there.
Rest in peace, Robert Williams. Good morning, Vietnam. Man, Robert Williams was great too, man. I feel
Nah, he
bad
was a
for
great
that guy. He was a great actor.
And a great human being too.
Yeah. And until he hung himself, but you know.
All right, you want to get onto it?
Well, that looks like that's pretty much the show.
No, it's not. Let's keep
Unless
it
you
going.
want,
Let's
what you
keep
want to
on
talk
going,
about?
yeah.
Let's talk about something else.
What can we talk about?
Let's talk
Shit.
more. Wait. What I want to talk about, because you didn't get too in depth about your Cancun.
Oh, yeah, right.
I want
Cancun
to talk about.
story, yeah.
I want to talk
Oh, I
about
got
your
story.
deep tissue massage that you got. Let's talk
Alright.
about
It
it.
was so deep.
It was deep.
It was in his
Alright.
mind.
So we went to Cancun, right? I went to Cancun for my girl's birthday. So we went out there and we decided to go without my son because we needed a little time off. So we was out there and then we were wandering around the hotel, which was whack. Rio Cancun, trash. So
Damn, 2 stars.
yeah, that was bad. So we ended up seeing a massage spot, right? So like a spot. So we checked it out. It was like about $250 for like a couple things. We're like, you know what? Fuck it, let's do it.
250 in
$250.
Cancun.
Yeah.
Damn,
$250,
son.
yeah.
Cancun's not cheap, man. It's tourist, man.
But it was like hour, like we had to pick whatever we wanted.
Yo, you
I
could
wish
go,
I paid for that,
you could
yeah.
go to Flushing for $50 and get a rubbing tub.
I know,
bro.
but I can't do that
Table
with my
shower.
fiance next to me.
Yeah.
So I
Nice
so
table
so
shower.
keep this. So we get in there, right? And then the lady goes, take off all your clothes.
Damn.
Underwear is not optional. So I looked at Karina. I said, so I can take off my drawers? And she looked at me. So I said, you know what? Let me just keep my drawers on.
Yeah.
So we lay down, right? And I picked a deep tissue massage because my back is all fucked up.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna pick some aromatherapy crap.
Uh-huh. That's what
Okay.
they call it now, huh?
Yeah.
So I'm like, alright. So I see a short little Mexican girl come in, right? Mad tiny, and I'm like, oh, she's gonna be trash. Mad trash, right? Yo, 10 minutes into that shit, I was about to cry.
Shit, Ivan Drago
Yo,
here?
this lady was pounding my back, like, boom.
She was Macho Man elbow.
Yo, no. And then she asked me, she whispered in my ear while she gave me the massage, is that hard? And I said,
Like,
no.
yeah.
Keep going. Yo, at this point, what am I gonna say?
Yes.
No, it hurts. I'm gonna look like a bitch.
Who cares?
No.
You can't do it.
I can't be
You
that
gotta just
bitch
take
out.
it.
Yeah, no. I said, no, keep going. I wasn't gonna bitch out. So put it this
We
way.
got 50 minutes left.
No, but yeah, exactly.
No, for
crazy?
45
You
minutes,
paid a lot of money.
It's to your likings,
I
bro.
was in fucking pain.
Like
This
that's
lady
a-
was elbow smashing my back.
Man, she was
I feel like
Yo.
Savage dropping you.
I left that fucking massage in more pain. And then I went into the pool and I got fucking burnt by the sun. So yeah, but I do feel bad. I felt better like 2 days later. Like I guess after like the whole soreness went
Yeah,
away.
she rubbed those
I felt
knots
good.
out your back probably with those elbow
I was
drops.
kind of waiting for like the hands to like, cause she lifted up my boxers to the side and I'm like, yo, that was
Oh,
gonna be
oh,
hands. But
They always do that though.
Karina was next
Yeah,
to me.
they
So.
try to sneak it in. They try to
I
get.
had a 50-year-old Asian lady. I kept my underwear on the first time I got inside. I didn't know any better.
Yeah.
And she just basically put her hand right up those things. She didn't care.
Dude, yo, I had an Asian bitch pull my boxes down and give me a fucking.
Yeah, that's what they do, man.
She did without me even saying that. She just like, I'm like, wait a minute, this is rape.
Yo,
This
but
rape.
like, but all jokes aside, like, I was kind of scared. Like when she got to that point, I'm like, yo, she gonna fucking like touch me? Like, what? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you ain't Cancun. Oh,
Well, you
that
had
ain't-
Karina next to you.
it's
right?
no holds
Right, right.
bars.
That's different.
But even still, like the way she was working on, yo,
What we need to do is get Karina on here and get her experience because she might have got some action. Who was giving her the fucking
Some
massage?
other short as a Spanish chick.
We gotta find out what Karina said about her massage.
You are the tall one.
She had aromatherapy.
Okay.
So I gave
She had
her
rocks and shit on her back?
Yeah, they just put fucking oils on her.
Okay.
So I gave her aromatherapy later too. I just farted in her face. That's the
You gave her the
aromatherapy.
Dutch oven.
The Dutch oven.
That's the
farting on the
aromatherapy.
blankets and just.
I call it aromatherapy.
All right. There you go.
But yeah, that was cool.
Alright, so
Wait
a minute, we're not done.
No, keep
What we're
going.
gonna do is
Oh,
get into
God.
the segment which Maddie's gonna. I
Oh,
hope Maddie has something. But we're gonna go
Yeah.
into the
I
tits
know,
lit
I
of the
did.
week. Tits lit of the week, ladies
Okay.
and gentlemen. We're gonna start from left to right. Go to Cancun Loop.
El Chapo.
Let me refer to my phone real quick because I went to this asshole like a little while ago,
Okay.
and I gotta get his name right. Okay. My Tislet of the week is going to be a guy from NBC, CNBC, Matt Bradley.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
So
Matt Bradley.
I know Brandon.
you guys are gonna see clips about him in a little probably like a day or two. He was reporting about ISIS, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
The guy was like, "Oh, let's throw it to Matt Bradley." So Matt Bradley, when they finally put a camera on him, this is what he does:
No fucking.
spitting in his hand
Spit shine?
and fixing his hair.
Oh.
And then the other reporters watching him like mad awkward for like 5 minutes, and the guy's just throwing spit on his hand and fixing his hair twice.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, they had to cut him off real quick and be like, "All right, we'll get back to him soon." So that's my pick because it was just hilarious. I saw it on the way here.
Yo, that's crazy.
Live TV will get you sometimes.
Jose, I'm telling you, that's how we ended up with the tits lit of the week. I mean, this is how we ended up with the name tits lit because of fucking Keith Hernandez off the air.
Mine is actually Antonio Brown.
Okay.
The reason why I pick Antonio Brown, you know, he signed with the Raiders. Good for him. In his press conference, he was talking about accountability of himself and the wide receiving core. Granted, you saw what happened with fucking Pittsburgh. What happened? You know, not showing up, not even practicing and expecting to play.
Yeah.
There's accountability there. And not to mention, for his own press conference, he was an hour and a half late. And he wants to talk about accountability. So, mine's definitely Antonio Brown.
Jesus
No, and
Christ,
then
I
they
didn't know about
wonder.
that.
Yeah.
No, but look, and then they wonder why he said that the Steelers organization treated them like kids. You show up to your own press
Yeah.
conference late.
Late.
That's why you get treated like a
There
kid,
you go.
stupid.
Yeah, right.
What a fucking idiot.
I didn't even know about that. Gee, fucking, what an asshole.
Yo, these football players, man. I mean, alright, whatever.
Ugh.
Mine's is like, my tits of the week is these fucking two guys that were running a little league. I don't know where. I don't know if it was
Good.
New Jersey or New York,
Okay.
but they were stealing from everybody in the little league. They was just everything that was coming in for the little league. They were stealing all their money.
What, the Golden Rams? Oh,
I know the money that was coming in for the little league. Like little league is a big deal now. They on fucking ESPN and all this shit.
Yeah.
And they were stealing fucking money and they got caught. So that's fucked up.
Good thing that they got caught.
especially when you steal it from kids.
Yeah, that's kids, bro. Go ahead, Joe.
Mine's quick. Mine's Major League Baseball for
Major League Baseball in general.
no for changing for getting rid of the name. This is an old story, but I've been meaning to talk about this. For getting rid of the name, the disabled list, because it's not PC. Fuck you. Just fuck that. I mean, disabled list now is offensive. I mean, where does it stop?
Get the fuck out of here.
Where does it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
called
that's
injury
why they
list
changed it.
now.
Injured list.
So like my whole fucking life, it's been DL, and it will continue.
It's still the DL.
It's still a DL to me. It's
Who's gonna call it IL? That's just mad weird anyway.
They're doing. I mean, the reporters are doing it now because obviously they have to.
It's the DL.
But
and
it's freaking
What?
retarded.
But like
Absolutely
now
retarded.
this is something I have to put up with in here. Like what is this world coming
Well,
to?
you
Like,
can't say you can't say.
what can
retard
you say
anyway.
anymore? Oh, I say retard on a daily basis because I drive for a living. So I
It's
say
a
it
lot
all
of
the
too.
time.
Yeah, I do too, but I don't. It's not an offensive way, but you
Yeah.
know.
Well, I also say all
Wow.
other words that are considered.
Yo, this generation is soft.
Super.
Pussies. Soft.
I mean, what are like our sponsors gonna leave because you say disabled list? Like, just you got to take a stand somewhere.
Yeah, that's hard.
You have to take a stand. This has to end. You have to draw the fucking line somewhere. I'm sick and tired of it.
Grow some nuts.
No, that's the problem.
Stinky hairy beans.
No marbles anymore.
No
There's
marbles.
no fucking balls. Yeah, no marbles, and I'm sick of it. It's just all right. Enough.
All right, Matty Ice, what you got?
I got the Prime Minister of New Zealand.
Whoa!
shit.
Because
Damn.
in her crazy New Zealand accent, which was pretty sweet, she banned all of the guns because of the violence that happened in New Zealand.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
being said, I understand, why you want to ban the guns, but listen, give me my AR-15 and a fucking bottle of Jack and leave me alone. Let me just shoot some targets. Just go away. That's what I got.
Yo, this is hilarious because I was just talking about this with my cousin today about this whole fucking ban, and she said I don't want to get too in depth because I don't want to talk about it too much. 'Cause I don't know too much about it, but that's funny. Damn.
I just want my
Plot
AR-15,
twist.
I just want my AR-15, a little weed, a little fucking cocaine, and give me some targets. That's all I ask.
Oh, man.
That's all I want in life.
Yeah,
That's all I ask.
All right, boys and girls. Hopefully you stuck around for the end of the show. Episode 17. Next week, special location. Special location. It won't be in Joe's apartment. It won't be in my apartment. It will be in a special location. So tune in next week. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Shout out to my boy Lou, Jose Statuero, Joseph Blue fucking Pulaski, aka the Golden Child, right?
Who came up with the name?
And and our fucking Matty Ice. We've been trying to get this guy on the show for a couple weeks here. Matty Ice.
Tremendous job.
And me, peace out. Have a good weekend, boys.
We out to the strip club or the
Oh,
yeah.
yes.